Welcome to San Diego, Snapdragon Stadium, home to the San Diego State Aztecs. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Utah State Aggies, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the San Diego State Aztecs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Utah State lined up, ready to deliver the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Aztecs offense will have the first possession of the game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Gets the back moving. Grabbed behind the line, it's Potts. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. And the Aztecs are in the hurry-up.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal.
You know, there's a lot of communication when it comes to defenses. Like, you have to talk, have to understand if somebody does this, I have to do this. I have to pass off wide receivers. Apparently, the communication was busted.
They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. Marches ahead. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. He'll do it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Surging forward on the sneak. The sneak scores it.
They did a really good job of setting the tone and stringing that drive together. It was a long drive. They needed to convert some specific spots. They did it, and here's how they ended it, with physicality. Punching him in the mouth, opening this game with a statement, and they got the early lead.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Green. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Aggies offense taking the field for a chance. We have to see them today. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
How great is it to have a running back who can basically run your entire route tree? You don't see a lot of guys line up and then run vertically down the field, get open, and make a big play. This dude is special.
Looking to throw on first down. He'll throw it. Finds his big tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
At the 40-yard line. Brings up second down.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Aggies are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
And let's not complicate this. It's worked before. The QB sneak continues to get first downs. Keep using it. Keep moving the chains.
Grabs it in the middle. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. This time it's complete. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. Motion from the wideout. The play action fake. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Utah State. Fitted in the window for the score.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown, and that's exactly what happened.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he tacks on the extra point. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. The Aztecs come to the line in the hurry-up. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Oh, it's picked off. Made that play and was hoping to make another one on the return, but they'll take it in business at the 41.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe area. It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw goes, to throw deep corner routes, smash routes. And that's exactly what they were thinking that time. Just a little bit off on the throw. Nice play by the defense, but I love the aggressive nature that time by the O.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Harris. Turning it on! Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
And the Aggies will line it up on 1st and 10. Give to the back. Finds a little space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. This Utah State offense has it going. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies.
Utah State.
Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Minnesota is ahead right now in Minneapolis, but that's not exactly Bronco Nagurski out there controlling the game. This one is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over Penn State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Yeah, and a great job by the defense, holding the line of scrimmage, playing downhill, playing responsibility football, making sure they shut down that option.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Aztecs headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Aztecs will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. They're working that left side. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run play action. Makes the grab. It's Harris. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on 1st down. And wings it incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man down the middle. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. Just look at that toughness, just running through everybody. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We've reached the break, and Utah State holds the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Running to Green. Touchdown, Utah State. The offense cashing it in on that drive.
Quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. And they finished the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle.
Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Complete to the left. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Got a man. It's Potts. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Aztecs want to move quickly. He'll keep it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To the air on second down. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
21, San Diego State.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
Second down coming up.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Here on third down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. At the 35, he's open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. Second down, he'll throw it. Throws for the tight end. Makes a connection. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. They'll go to the ground. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Right back to the well. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Aggies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. From the gun, the running back has it. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Gets it out quickly. Touchdown, Aggies! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
And that's just so frustrating. Play after play after play, you line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown? Oh, Methuselah.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They march 79 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bringing it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The Aztecs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking for space, it's Potts. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's open on the right. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up.
Grabs it inside the 15. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Touchdown, Aztecs! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step 1 to getting them back in the ballgame.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Minnesota is ahead right now in Minneapolis, but that's not exactly Bronco Nagurski out there controlling the game. This one is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over Penn State.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got his man out of the backfield.
We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. To the air on 1st down. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Off play action. Soft spot in the middle. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Wide receiver comes in motion. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Harris. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Utah State comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Just keeps slinging it. That's caught. It's Reddick. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The give to the left side. Plows through the defense. That ought to be enough for a Utah State 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Reddick. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. The Aggies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Working that left side now. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Utah State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the 2nd half to get some stops.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they stay on target with the extra point, up 35-21. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. And the Aztecs can really attack on this 2nd and short.
Timeout, San Diego State.
Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Pulls it in. It's Lawrence.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. The Aztecs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. 3rd down play from the gun. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Aztecs send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. The give to the back. Sweet cut there. Still on his feet at the 40. At the 45, on his way. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Got his man. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
Utah State, 38.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. And he takes this from inside the 5. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like a terrific atmosphere there today in San Diego. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And just like that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Snapdragon Stadium.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up.
To the wideout. He's brought down at his 20. Second down coming up.
After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Trying play action. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. Snagged in the middle, it's Lawrence.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Grab near the marker, it's Lawrence. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
From the gun, give on the inside. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Aztecs will hustle to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go.
There he goes. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in their running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
PAT unit on the field.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
48. San Diego State, 28.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Power football with the run. That ought to be enough for a Utah State first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Right down the middle. Got his man to the left. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. This Utah State offense has it going. Motion from the wideout. They'll run it. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Good timing on the quick out. Breaks into the open. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
He's brought down at the 23-yard line. 2nd down coming up.
Quick release on the RPO. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies! Fired in from the red zone for the score. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of interest in this Pac-12 showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. Oregon State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Beavs have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to Boise State. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Quarterback on the keeper. Still running at the 40. All kinds of room to the right. Inside the touchdown Aztecs. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Lining up for the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown.
45, San Diego State. 35.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. I know they've put up really good numbers on offense, but, Davey, they're starting to feel a little game pressure right now.
Exactly. That scoreboard's starting to get a little bit tighter, cutting into that lead. Now, you know every possession matters, Palmer. A little pressure for this offense.
Yeah, and so you can't get tight, right? The best players on this offense now need to step up, and they need to start making plays. You got to identify where those one-on-ones are.
He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard.
Turning it on! Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They've gotten this drive going, a couple of first downs already. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Quick strike complete. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. Back to pass. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. 3rd and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. From the gun, wants to pass. Chucked it away just as he was hit. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. They punted away on 4th down. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. They cut into the deficit the last time they had it, forced the punt, and now they can really make this a game.
And you're right back in this thing. You're creating some momentum. You got the score. You got the stop. This offense, Jesse, has a chance now to make this an absolute barn burner of a ball game.
Yeah, it's one play at a time, though, right? You're not going to get it all back in one play. Just go out, do your job, execute, keep this thing going down the field. And if things go well, like David said, we've got a game.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. He lost one down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Aztecs will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. Things have been clicking along nicely, Jesse, but they have to make sure they keep it up.
Yeah, they got to wake up. It seems like they've been a bit lackadaisical here the last few drives, maybe as we've seen this lead dwindle a little bit, David. So they need a bit of a spark here to get that mojo back.
Yeah, and you always have the adjustments, and then your opponent adjusts, and now they got to readjust now because this game's getting a little bit tighter than they liked.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got an open man. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. Utah State comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Finds a soft spot in the middle.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind it. Nice job.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. That ought to be enough for a Utah State 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll go with a direct snap. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Aggies started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll go to the air. Pocket breaking down. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
When I get inside the 3 on 1st and goal, I want to be aggressive with the run. I want to be a physical. I want to be the more dominant team. You might know it's coming, but I'm still going to bring it. They tried to go with the changeup. They tried to throw the football very unsuccessfully. Nice job by the defense being ready for everything, even though they're inside the 3-yard line.
They lost ground on 1st down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Utah State. Quick strike through the air for the score. They add a little more to the lead as they are right on the verge of ending this long losing streak.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy, his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th.
Utah State, 52. San Diego State, 35.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. Off the play fake on 1st down. It's complete to the right. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down and nothing doing there. The Aztecs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Caught over the middle. It's Payne. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Lawrence. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Zings it complete to the right. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. And the Aztecs in the hurry up.
Hey, down in the 4th quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. From the gun, the ground game. Past the sticks, and he may get more. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback, rally to the football, gang tackle, and you're going to win this game.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got his man. Makes a grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Cooper. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He'll pull it on the read. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on 3rd down. They need 1 more on 3rd and 7. Spins away from the defense. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. The Aztecs, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on 1st down and just about turned the thing over. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Looking to fire. Trying to barrel in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
He's got him. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Kansas State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there and the Little Apple behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by 10 to Houston. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Got a little space. There he goes. And he's gonna score. Touchdown, Aggies! That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
It's complete. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And he falls on top of his own fumble, and the offense will retain possession. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got to pick up a few to move the sticks here on 3rd down from their own 20. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Oh, they're after him. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row. Now inside 4 minutes to go here on 2nd down. This time it's complete. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wide receiver going in motion. Now the play fake. Lets it fly. And it's incomplete. He was looking to the end zone and trying to get 6. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Touchdown, Utah State! And the stomping has commenced. They've built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
66, San Diego State, 42.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. The play action fake. Fires to the middle. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Fights off a defender. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They flexed out that tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
Always open, quarterback's best friend, and this guy's a problem, Reese. He's a matchup problem because he's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. He's showing you his athleticism there.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Caught behind the line. It's Potts. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, looking to pass. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.